happy shiny people, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is super exciting. I'm about to try out a highlighter I purchased 3 days ago and I haven't touched yet. The highlighter that I'm talking about is from Estee Lauder. This is a limited edition highlighter that they released not too long ago, and it's from the Bronze Goddess collection. This is called Heatwave. It's a highlighter that they released a long time ago, I mean a couple years ago to say the very least, and they discontinued it, or it was limited edition or something, and now they re-released it. And I just couldn't wait to get my hands on it, and now I do, and I'm just gonna try it out in front of you. To talk first about the packaging, this is the packaging. It has like this rose gold packaging, and in the front you have like those circles surrounding the center, and the actual like base is white. To open it, you have a button here that you don't press, you just push up like that because it's a magnetic closure kind of situation. And the face of the button is kind of turquoise, maybe because it's like summer and they think let's just incorporate a color in here. The packaging is beautiful. It's not metal, it's like plastic or something. It does feel hefty though. It does feel like there's substance to it. It's quite hefty. And yeah, it looks very beautiful. I would rather have like a button to click or something like that. Just, I don't know, I prefer it. But some people, like a lot of people, like magnetic closure. So hey, it's just a personal preference. I'm being very nitpicky right now, but I love the packaging. I think it's absolutely stunning. Now that the packaging has been discussed, let's talk about what's inside. You have a mirror over here, and then this is the highlighter. I mean, just look at that. It's absolutely glorious. It's just completely beautiful. It looks like a golden highlighter, and my only concern is that there's like this coating of shimmer or sparkle, and then once you wipe it all off, you're gonna be left with a different highlighter than what I'm gonna be trying out today. That's my only concern, but it's something that will be confirmed with use. So stay tuned to find out more about it if I do find that the color or the texture changes with time. But it's this beautiful kind of goldeny bronzy color. It's stunning. I do feel like this is not perfect for all skin tones. If you're like porcelain skin tone or something, maybe this is gonna be too dark for you. But I have like relatively light skin. I'm not tan or anything, but I'm not dark, or I'm not porcelain. It's somewhere in between. So to say, I don't know what reference in terms of MAC, but I used 20 in the Lingerie Depot foundation. I used 10 in the Dior, the one with the pipette, the serum one. And I also used 113 in the Cogendo foundation. I'm currently using 52 in the Bourjois foundation. So if that's a good reference, that's wonderful. If it's not, I apologize. But I've never tried MAC before, and I don't think I will, because I hear that they break out a lot of people, so I'm just a little bit kind of worried about that. Now, the moment of truth. I'm gonna swatch it and tell you about the texture. I'm kind of worried because I don't want to ruin this beautiful presentation. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it feels very smooth. This is the color over here. It looks very pigmented, and I'm very, very happy with it. Let's swatch it on the back of my hand. Whoa, look at that. This is so beautiful. This is, oh, it blends out just perfectly. Oh my god, I'm excited now. It's very smooth, very, very creamy and smooth. Pigmented as heck, I mean, you just saw. And it blends out impeccably. It's perfect, perfect, perfect for blending out. Now, it looks like it's more shimmery than glittery. It looks very, like, the sheen looks very kind of sophisticated and elegant rather than like chunky and sparkly, and not something that I would want to put on my face, at least. Now, let's talk about price before I apply it on my face, because is this worth the price? We're about to find out. In Israel, it costs about 240 shekels, which is not cheap. It's like $60, give or take, something like that. It could be even more than $60. That's expensive if you ask me. But it's Estee Lauder. You're buying the brand, and you're also purchasing what should be a really amazing formulation, which is what we're gonna try out today. Um, I mean, to each their own. If you think this is too expensive for your budget, I wouldn't buy it. But if you think this is perfect for your budget, or it's something that you can actually buy and not feel guilty about, or if it's not going to be kind of part of your like going out with my friends and having fun, I would go out with my friends instead of buying a highlighter. I mean, it's just more fun for me. But to each their own. Your priorities are different than mine, and mine are different than yours. To each their own. Now I do think that it blended out beautifully, and it doesn't look too kind of goldeny or anything like that. It looks rather beautiful on my skin tone at least. So we are about to try it out with a brush. The brush I usually use with my highlighters is from Smashbox, and it's their fan brush. I also have the MAC 133, which I use for highlighters that aren't very pigmented. So if a highlighter needs to be packed on quite a bit, I'll use that one. But this one seems fine. So let's go ahead and just apply it on my face. Okay, so with a brush you can usually find out whether a product has a lot of like kickback or something. But this doesn't have too much um, kickback or oh wow. This is beautiful. It's like perfect for summer, as I said. Now on the face, it does look a little bit kind of chunkier than expected. Just not as like smooth and seamless as I would like. But let's apply it on the other side. Now, oh wow. This is beautiful. I mean, you be the judge. If that's not intense, I don't know what is. I'm gonna apply a bit on my nose. Beautiful. I love it. And with my finger, I'm gonna apply on the Cupid's bow. Moment of truth. What do you think? I'm impressed. I'm super impressed. I do feel like it reminds me a bit of Champagne Pop. Maybe I need to bring it up here to give them both a swatch and compare. But it does kind of, the color reminds me a little bit of Champagne Pop. Champagne Pop may be a little bit more on the warmer side, like it's just a little bit more peachy than this, whereas this is like very goldeny and bronzy. So we're gonna have to give that a swatch to compare. For the sake of comparison and getting a better kind of idea of what the color is like, I decided to compare it against my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. This is what it looks like, and then wait, let me open this because it's not like a button or anything. It needs both hands. These are both highlighters together. As I said, this is a bit more peachy and this is much more golden. So still, I just want to give them both a swatch. They're both very smooth, but I can already tell you that the Champagne Pop one is a bit kind of less sparkly and more of a intense sheen rather than a sparkly kind of sheen. Not that this is sparkly whatsoever, but in comparison, the Estee Lauder one is a bit more sparkly. So this is Estee Lauder over here, and this is Champagne Pop right here. As you can see, more golden, and this is just a bit more peachy, but they are similar. Actually, they are a little bit similar. I don't know how similar they'll be once applied directly to the face. Champagne Pop seems more kind of every skin tone friendly, whereas this one seems like a little bit more of you've got to be at least light rather than porcelain. So if that makes any sense. Overall, I really like it. I wouldn't recommend it just because this is quite expensive. But hey, then I did buy a more expensive highlighter last week, which I'm completely in love with. I bought the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer, something like that. And I find that to be a little bit smoother, but there is no comparison because that one is pinky and this one is quite goldeny, as you can see for yourself, but or as you might be able to tell. But they're both really, really beautiful, and I love both of them. There is no comparison because of the color difference, but in terms of texture, that one is just a bit smoother and possibly less va-va-voom ba-bam in your face. So I don't know. That's my take on this highlighter. I'm a fan. I like it. I wouldn't run out and repurchase it or buy backup because I have like 15 highlighters in my collection and I don't need another one. So that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and I want to see more kind of first impression videos, definitely let me know by leaving me a comment in the comments bar. And if you liked it also, you can thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel to watch more videos to come in the future. I'm a fan of this highlighter and I will see you soon. Bye! Mwah.